Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Y'all, today I'm here with a dream, baby. I'm here with a dream. I'm here with a dream. In this dream, I'm helping a friend out with an event that she's having, and it's kind of like I'm basically helping her to like plan it, okay? And I'm helping her to get everything organized. So, I decide to sit down with her. Like me and her are alone. Everybody else is kind of in a different room. And we are making a list of everything she wants and how she wants it. Okay. And the people, like the other people who are a part of the event planning, they start looking for us. Um, when we get back, I'm like met with, okay, so it was weird because it's kind of like I had left, and I don't know, it's kind of like I left while she was there, and then but somehow we still came back together or whatever. I don't know how that happens. But anyways, when I get back, okay, long story short, because I separated from her to gather, it's like I went and bought some things without her, and it's like I was crossing things off of this list. But anywho, once I do get back to this, the place where everybody is getting ready for this party, everyone is assuming that I'm younger than I am. And it was so weird because it's like someone who was in fact older than me. You know what I'm saying? In fact older than me. In fact, like I would say 20 plus years older than me, saying like I think they were like little one, or they said something like that. Like they said something, you know how, and it was a man in a dream, okay? So it wasn't like how I know sometimes women be trying to shade when they say like the little girl or little sis, or you know what I'm saying, they try to say, they put the little in front of it trying to dish shade, which I don't even understand why that's seen as shade, because you basically saying that you it's like why you try to shade the other girl by calling her a little girl, you are also shading yourself, because if you are seeing her as a little girl, then you're basically calling yourself older, like old. And I don't know. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. Like I know it's nothing wrong with getting older, and it's nothing wrong with growing old in age. But at the same time, if you are in your mind, if you're in a world where someone being little sis or little cuz or little bro or whatever is a bad thing, then I assume that you being older than them is also a bad thing. But you know what I'm saying? You could just be in the real world with everybody else where it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And like, I remember when he said it, I'm like, I'm 32, I'm 32. And, I know it may have been funny when I was 15, and you know what I'm saying? But at 30, I don't know why you calling me that. And I don't know why you think that makes you look good. You know what I'm saying? You're calling a 30-year-old little, which means that you're over. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I know that I am no longer at the age of a young adult. Those days done. Like after 25, your mind is fully developed, and I'm past that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even, just because your situation may not resemble everybody else's, and it may not seem normal, you know what I'm saying? I still, when it comes down to it, at 32 years old, and you know what I'm saying? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's just, anyways, um, yeah. So I'm looking at him like, okay, I'm 32, but okay, whatever you say, friend. Okay. Anyways, and you know what I'm saying? Moving on. Okay, so me and the friend that I'm helping, also tries to shoot some shade at me. Okay. And this shade, I forgot exactly what she said, but she was talking about something that I don't have. And I don't know, I don't remember if it was about me not having a house or what it was. Probably that. But I don't remember exactly what it was. But she was basically trying to shoot shade at me. And I believe that maybe maybe that's what it is. Okay, maybe it was kind of like, because I live with my mom. Okay, I'm back with my mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like you're a little girl because you're back staying with your mom, completely ignoring the fact that I have moved out several times. Okay, been out on my own by myself for a good amount of time, and just happened to end up back here, you know what I'm saying? And I guess I have a different outlook than everybody else. Me personally, I just feel like I am blessed to have a parent that allows me to stay here, and that I'm not in a different kind of situation. Because it could be a situation where I'm at a shelter, and it could be a situation where I'm just having to deal with abuse, mistreatment, or whatever. But I'm blessed to have a mom that's like, okay, you can stay here and get yourself together. Whereas there are some people, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like when somebody don't like you, they'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Completely ignore the facts. You know what I'm saying? They ignore the facts and they want to treat you as if, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been here the whole time since I like the whole time since I was a child. I never left. You know what I'm saying? But it's a difference. Anywho, moving on. Okay, I'm still getting everything together. I'm still trying to help. In his dream, I had my spouse with me and he was helping me. Once again, I had to leave to get some supplies, and everybody is looking for me. So it's kind of like when I had to, yeah. Okay. So everybody starts looking at for me, which is interesting. Now that I'm going over the dream, it's kind of interesting that they start looking for me when I go to leave for supplies, because it seems like they won't be there. You know what I'm saying? They shading me and they being mean and trying to treat me as if it's something so wrong that life happened and I ended up back at home. And you know what I'm saying? But instead of acknowledging the fact that it's not that I just stayed home and I never wanted to leave, it's the fact that I ended up back here, and just completely ignoring that. You know what I'm saying? And acting as if baby, the scripture comes from Psalm 119. May my cry come before you, Lord. Give me understanding according to your word. May my supplication come before you. Deliver me according to your promise. May my lips overflow with praise, for you teach me your decrees. May my tongue sing of your word, for all your commands are righteous. May your hand be ready to help me, for I have chosen your precepts. I long for your salvation, Lord, and your law gives me delight. Let me live that I may praise you, and may your law sustain me. I have strayed like a lost sheep. Seek your servant, for I have not forgotten your commands. So I just feel like for whoever this is for, this is a situation where you are in, like, whatever situation, regardless if it's the same as mine or if it is different, but you are literally in this situation because this is the way that not only like God showed you a way for you to get away from whatever you were going through. And while you are basically just trying to do what God has told you to do, you're trying to just do better. You're just basically trying to live your life. It's not a situation where you're being mean. And you know what I'm saying? It's not a situation where, like, you're not doing anything to warrant people to attack you and to treat you as if they are just so better than you because they are not in your situation. I just feel like God is saying that he hears your cry. In his dream, I think the most frustrating part about it was not only were they trying to make my situation out to be a joke, you know what I'm saying? And it's already I already feel some kind of way. And they want to poke at it. And they want to make it out to be a joke. And they want to try to make me feel some kind of way about my situation. On top of that, I'm trying to help them. and I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking out my time, effort, and energy to help them. I'm taking out my time, effort, and energy to do. And I was doing more than the other people that were there. And as soon as I decided to go, and in fact, I left because I was going to help more, but they assumed that I left. And they looking for me. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's a part of the message too. The very same people that are trying to make you feel like, regardless if they're trying to make you feel like you are bothering them, or like you living, or you going through what you're going through. It's almost like you are going through something, and they are looking at what you're going through, and they are deciding not only to act as if what you're going through is bothering them, which is impossible that it's bothering them because they're not going through it. And then on top of that, they want to make you feel even worse than you already feel about what you're going through, to make you like it's just like, I just feel like this is somebody you already got stressed up to here, and then here comes somebody trying to say, you know what, let me give you some more stress. Okay, I'm gonna give you some more stress because I don't think you stressed enough. I don't think you going through enough. I don't think you feel bad enough. Or maybe it's because they see you going through it, and they don't feel, they may feel as though you don't act that way. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes we make what we going through look good. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that they may be going through it, but at the same time, you can't tell because they still happy. They still have peace. They still, you know what I'm saying? They still shine. They still do their thing. And some people don't like that. They want to see you going through it. They want to see you being, you know what I'm saying? They want to make sure your hair not done. They got to make sure your nails not done. They want to make sure you're not going shopping. You can't. Who do you think you are to think that you need to have a break? Okay. You don't need to go on vacation. Oh no. You don't need to, you know what I'm saying? You need to be working 24 hours. How dare you think that you can work your normal hours and get off like everybody else? You need to be working yourself tirelessly, and you need to look tired. When I see you, you need to have gotten 2 hours of sleep per night, because how dare you be going through something, and while simultaneously, even though you're going through something, you are looking as if you are not bothered by what you're going through. And it's just like, why would you show them? Especially somebody that's acting this way. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like some people are, more. There's some people that are very vulnerable, and they open up about what they're going through to anybody. And then there are some people that don't open up at all. They keep their own business to themselves. They don't tell everybody what they're going through. They don't tell everybody when they hurting. And especially when it's somebody like the person that it was in my dream, as even though I can consider them a friend, at the same time, we don't talk every day. It's not. I haven't talked to this lady in months. I don't really talk to her like that. I've known her my whole life, but in reality, I'm not calling her every day to see how she doing, and she not calling me. I don't pull up on her randomly. It's not a situation where we have a day where we go out to get drinks and stuff. We friends, but we not really friends. And I'm just being real. And I just feel like, why would I call? You know what I'm saying? Why would I? This is somebody that I would not call if I'm going through it. This is not somebody that I would call in my time that I need help. This is not somebody that I would call when I need advice. This is not somebody that I would call in any kind of situation of the latter. And that's just to be real. You know what I'm saying? I learned long ago that talking to people that is your friend but not really your friend about your problems, it don't help. In fact, even thinking of this dream, I wouldn't even understand how she would know what I was going through anyway, because like I said, I don't talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Unless they were, watching my channel. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't talk to them. But anywho, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like for whoever this is for, it's kind of like, this is somebody that you wouldn't share that with, no way. And they are acting as if they are supposed to see a very, like, this is a innermost delicate part of you that you're not gonna show them. This is somebody that wanted to be there when you were crying over your breakup. They wanted to be there in the midst of you getting abused. They wanted to see the bruises. They wanted to see the scars. They wanted to see who got the last blow. They wanted to see this, that, and the third. And I just feel like when it really come down to it, God said he wasn't gonna let them see that. Period. He wasn't gonna let them see that. This is somebody they don't deserve to see it. Why don't they deserve it? Because this is somebody that they're wicked. Let's be real, they're wicked. They want to see you down. They want to see you going through it. They want to see, like, this is somebody that want to see you down and out. They want to see you in pain. They want to see you in heartache. This is somebody that does not want to see you filled with joy. This may even be somebody that is putting forth effort to destroy your life. They may, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what somebody that literally is putting witchcraft on you, or somebody that's doing something like that would do. Like, you know what I'm saying? After they've done what they've done, or after they've seen something happen, you know what I'm saying? They gonna try to, like, get at it more. And I just feel like this is somebody that wants to see you hurting. Okay, long story short, this is somebody that has heard rumors about you. They heard stories. They heard this. They heard that. And they are like, yes, finally, when I see them, they gonna be so sad. And when I see them, they are not gonna be smiling. I bet they not gonna be confident when they walk. And I bet they not gonna have no nice this, that, and the third. And I bet they not gonna do this, that, and the third. They not gonna be, you know what I'm saying? They gonna look so depressed and so sad. And when they see you, it's gonna be a different story. And they you know, like, it's like that. It bothers them. It bothers them. It bothers them that when they see you, you not looking the way they expected you to. When they see you, you not sad. When they see you, you not dressed like a bum. When they see you, you are not down and out. When they see you, what they thought you was gonna have going on is not what you have going on. And it bothers them. It bothers them. It bothers them. They wanted to see you torn apart. They wanted to see you stripped apart. They wanted to see you done. God said that's what they wanted. So, in reality, just to be real with whoever this is for one thing, I just feel like the spouse in this dream is representing God being with you, no matter where you are and what you're doing. And in this situation, you already winning. Like, even if it's like, it don't matter what your circumstances are or what's going on. Just the fact that this person thought that when they saw you, you were going to be stressed out. You were going to be down and out. You were going to be looking as if, you know, a tornado came through and hit you specifically, or whatever it is they thought that you was going to have going on, and you not that way. God said, you winning. Period. It don't matter what they say. You know what I'm saying? Anything they say past that point is because they're embarrassed, because they went around screaming about how they heard this, that, and the third. Such and such told me this, and this person told me that, and I heard this, and I heard that, and I seen this, and I seen that, and then bam, there you are, and all that they heard ain't even true. All that they thought is false information. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's for whoever this is for. It's false information. And even if you were in a position to where you were sad and you wasn't feeling it, and you know what I'm saying? I just know, me personally, I would just not come around. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to go and be around somebody and help somebody out and, you know, basically bend over backwards, and you already going through it? You know, you have enough on your plate. When your plate is full, you don't go and get more food. So I just feel like it's interesting to me, because at the end of the dream, when I left to go and get the decorations or whatever it is I was going to get, they were like, where did she go? Where did she go? Where did she go? This is somebody, if you were not there, they would be concerned. They would be worried. They would be mad. They would be frustrated. They want you around, but at the same time, they are upset because they want to see you in a vulnerable state that you're not showing them. And that is up to you. If you don't want to show nobody, like, I just feel like that's up to you. And in reality, even if you are sad about maybe a breakup, or you are sad about, you know, losing your job, or you sad about whatever it is that you're going through, that don't mean that you finna be sitting in front of them crying. That don't mean that you know what I'm saying, that they are going to get that, like they want to witness it. And this is something that you're not going to show them. I just feel like for whoever this is for, that's what it is. This is somebody, they want to witness you in a low state. They want to witness you sad. They want to witness you crying. They want to witness you depressed. And you are not showing them that. You are not going to show them that. Regardless if it's a situation where you already then, you know what I'm saying, you handle whatever it is you're going through differently than other people, or if it's just a situation where you gave all that to God and you're not even worried about it no more. You're not stressing about it no more. It's not a situation where you are going to allow all your problems to just constantly be on your shoulders at every second, every time. Like, I just feel like this is somebody, you give your stuff to God, and when you give your stuff to God, it's over. You're not finna keep carrying that. Nobody is finna see you walking around moping and crying and you stressed out and you pulling your hair out and you don't know what to do and you don't know who to call and you don't know about this and you don't know about that and you're not doing this, you're not doing that and that. Baby, I just feel like whoever this is for, you got that situation to God and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You gave that situation to God and that's it. And you know, in reality, whatever your problem is, I just feel like to think that because of what you're going through, you're not going to have clothes and you're not going to buy yourself anything, or you're not going to go anywhere or give yourself a break from what you're going through. It's preposterous. In reality, everything I named is a lot cheaper than actually, like, you know what I'm saying? And regardless to if it's getting a house, even like, you know, when it comes to a down payment on an apartment or whatever, like all of these things are cheaper than that. And, you know, in some cases, significantly cheaper. And you know what I'm saying? In reality, it's a difference between somebody being able to move into somewhere. Okay. Something that I have learned because I am 32. There's a difference between you then saved up money to move into somewhere and you can't afford the rent, and somebody that you have saved up the money to move into somewhere and you can afford the rent. Two completely different things. Two completely different things. And just because you have enough money, like, you know what I'm saying, in total, you can pay that monthly. If you can pay, it's a difference between you can pay that monthly and you can still afford to get groceries and eat and, you know, get to and from work, and you can still afford to do everything else that you have to do to take care of yourself, and somebody where you can only afford rent and that's it. And you're going to be hungry for the rest of the month. You have no way to get anywhere that you need to go. You don't even have a way to get to work. And if you don't have a way to get to and from work, like after you pay your rent, you know what I'm saying? How are you going to maintain that? You know what I'm saying? You only have enough to pay your rent. What about the lights? What about the water? I just feel like for whoever this is for, this is a situation where you are being looked at in a certain way and nobody is even thinking logically. You know what I'm saying? They're just thinking because they want to see you a certain way, and you have to be going through it this way, and you have to look the way that they want you to look, and you have to be like and in reality, it's not fair. I just truly feel like if it was somebody else, they may not even say nothing. They may not even pay no attention to it, and they may, like, you know what I'm saying, pay it no, never mind. But because it's you, regardless if you the kind of person maybe used to, you know what I'm saying, flex back in the day, or maybe it's a situation where you used to have it going on, or whatever it is, I just feel like this is for somebody where this, like, you are being constantly treated as if like you are supposed to be down and out and you're supposed to be going through it. Maybe this is somebody, they want to see you struggle. Maybe they mad at you about something. Whatever it is, this person is crazy. God said he is not going to allow them to see you in this mode, and you're not going to allow them to see you in that mode because you gave it to God. It's not a situation where you are just holding on to this stuff and you're just moping around and you're just going to be sad and you're just going to sit there and, like, how are you going to solve anything by just crying all day? Let's be real. You can't. You cannot solve anything by being depressed all day. There's no way that you, like, I just feel like for whoever this is for, you are kind of You are trying to get through it, and you're getting yourself together, and you know what I'm saying? I just feel like this is somebody that maybe you have learned from past situations, and you are trying your best to get things together in such a way where you don't end up in that situation no more. Because I know that's what I'm doing. I know I know me. Okay. I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's just being real. You know, I would prefer to go ahead and get myself together where I don't end up in a situation than to just stack up, move out, and then have to move back in because I can't afford life. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's not smart. It doesn't make any sense for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like it will be cheaper to just go on a vacation, you know what I'm saying, than to try to, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like what you can afford, you already know they don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Just like in this dream, I went to go and get the decorations. I went to go and get the little stuff, trinkets that I can afford, things that I can do. And they were like, where did she go? Why did she leave? What's going on? What's this? What's that? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's like that. It doesn't make sense for someone to be putting so much pressure on you and making you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you're I don't even know how to say it, but I just feel like this is somebody that is like, they in 1 second they don't know what they want. Because in reality, if you're bullying somebody, you're being mean to somebody, apparently you don't like them and you don't want them to like you. I have said this so many times. I look at how some people act and I be like, it's obvious. It's obvious that they don't, you know what I'm saying? Listen to people's stories. Like, it's obvious that person does not want you to like them. Even with some situations with men. And, they abusive. They always screaming. They always cursing. They always acting a fool. They want to cheat and they want to do all these things. It's obvious he don't want you to love him. He don't want you to like him. He wants you to hate him. And you know what I'm saying? And the same man, you pack up your stuff and leave. Where you going? Why are you leaving me? Why are you treating me this way? I don't understand. It's obvious. You made it very clear that you didn't like me. So I'm leaving so that you can be with somebody you like. And now you acting like you like me and I'm the one that's tripping. You like, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? When you like people, you don't be mean to them. When you care about people, you don't treat them a certain kind of way. And you know what I'm saying? Anyways, you don't, you know what I'm saying, try to sit around and gossip about them. And sit around and try to make them feel bad because they going through it. And sit around and try to make them feel as though, every downfall that, like they are just a big bad wolf, or like they have never tried to do anything. Or they never, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody that, puts forth effort to go to college and they've been in college for 3 years. Something happens, they have to stop for a while. And, people come around saying, well, you ain't never tried to do nothing with your life, did you? You ain't never tried to do nothing. You just completely did. You don't even care. And it's kind of like, but I did 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I got 1 more year to go. I'm go back. You know what I'm saying? When I get it together. And, it's a difference between somebody that never put forth effort to even go and somebody that went, but they had to stop. And I'm just being real. But anyways, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.